noisy, we're talking extremely aggressive. Because later on tonight, we're going to chain those two power pullers together and have a head-to-head tug of war. Now, you can build a machine that weighs anything up to 1 ton. But other than that, the world's your oyster. The bigger, the more powerful, the more noisy, the better. Now, you have until the sun drops out of the sky, which is at about 9:05 tonight, which gives you roughly 10 hours. So I suggest you get to it.
Right, John, first things first, what is a power puller? A power puller, it has big engine, biggest engine you can find, driving an axle, big wheels, better stick, and things about 1.72 metres long.
Big engine?
Big engine. Big engine. Yeah.
We can get more than one, can't we?
Yeah, rear axle. Complete.
Oh, yeah.
Wheels?
Big wheels.
Big wheels.
Power pulling. I wonder what that's all about then. Let's have a look. Power pulling, or tractor pulling as it's sometimes called, began as a sport in this country around 20 years ago, having originated in Canada. The idea is not terribly sophisticated. Contestants build a huge tractor, the more outlandish looking the better, and compete to see who can lug the heaviest weight. As in boxing or wrestling, there are different weight and power classes. In the top unlimited class, tractors can be up to an astonishing 14,000 horsepower, the equivalent of 250 minis all pulling together. In these contests, the machines are pulling specially weighted trucks, but in our contest, the two teams will be pulling against each other in an almighty tug of war.
What about some kind of bulldozer blade type thing to dig in the ground, to act as a brake so they can't pull us backwards?
If we can get them away from the start, they won't stand a chance anyway.
So what you need is to get the axle first, find the engine and the axle, and then bring the axle back. We can work on the axle, then you can be struggling with the engine.
Right.
Because if you're not struggling with it, it's not big enough.
As usual, the teams are allowed to use whatever they can find on the scrap heap. The pressure's on for the team scavengers this week, as without a few key things, I'm thinking engines and wheels might be useful here, the teams could struggle to get off the start post.
Kelly, if you can get any very solid box, sort of 100 by 50, that would be very useful. And we're also interested in more angle iron, obviously, so we can weld from hell, yeah?
Oh, trust me. Let me just shop around, okay?
The two team scavengers stay in radio contact with the captains and experts back at base who work on their designs.
You want to find 2 sprockets and a bit of chain for the coupling.
Yeah.
Then you've got the axle here, like this, and the wheels are like this. And this is fixed on a frame.
A power puller is really a tractor designed to maximise pulling force. To make one, the first thing the teams will need is a big engine. This will have to be set in a jolly sturdy chassis, which they'll probably have to build from scratch. They'll need a chunky axle at the back for 2 big tractor wheels to drive the machine. At the front, they'll need 1, or more usually 2, much smaller wheels, which are really just for manoeuvring. Steering and braking are normally done in one fell swoop. Independent foot brakes on each back wheel are used together to brake, or one at a time to steer.
We've got a couple of fundamental things. We don't know what engine we're going to get.
Right.
For a second. Was that for me, Callie?
Tell me, darling, sweetie.
Yeah, what do you find?
I have just found the mother of all engines. It's huge.
This thing is massive. It's a V8 gearbox, a lot. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Which is going to be about 10 hours shifting it down to you, I think.
Has it got electrics on it?
Yeah, it's complete.
Right, that's it. That sounds like the business.
Callie and Dave's engine is a 164 horsepower 8-cylinder rover engine, one of the biggest car engines around.
Honey, grab the back. Okay.
Callie and Dave aren't the only ones struggling with the mother of all engines. Shen and Bowser have just laid their hands on her little sister.
Make sure you don't lift anything which is going to break.
The engine they found is called a V6, which means it has 6